You wake up rested and focused. Then a coworker makes a sharp comment, and that internal stability is ruined in seconds. To stop this cycle, grab a pen and paper. Bring to mind one specific person who consistently tests your patience. We'll use this difficult relationship as the test case for the routine we are about to build. Reclaiming your day starts we hand out to people who deserve it. Love is actually your natural, internal baseline. When we allow someone else's bad mood to dictate how we feel, we hand over control of our internal state. Using anger or hurt to react to their behavior actively drains our own energy reserves. Maintaining your own baseline, regardless of their actions, keeps the control in your hands. You move from reacting to their volatility to deciding your own well-being. The first step is an emotional audit. Focus on that difficult relationship and write down the exact negative emotions that person triggers in you. These reactions are emotional blockers. Each time we create them, we are unknowingly choking off our own natural state of peace. This diagram shows the process. Your natural state is the glowing core, but it gets obstructed when you deploy the primary blockers: judgment, criticism, and anger. Then come the secondary blockers. You start operating out of fear, comparing yourself to them, or holding on to rigid expectations of how they should act. Eventually, these reactions form a locked shell. This traps you in a reactive state, entirely disconnected from your own calm baseline. Your capacity for peace hasn't disappeared, it is simply buried under layers of conditional reactions. To prevent that shell from forming, we use a natural sanskar, a foundational habit set first thing in the morning. Physically write down this morning mantra: I am a source of love. My feelings are not dependent on others' behavior. This creates a logical separation between your internal feelings and external events. You are deciding your mood before the world has a chance to influence it. Proactively setting this baseline makes it much harder for someone else to hijack your mood later in the day. A common hurdle here is skepticism. It feels counterintuitive to maintain a loving baseline when someone is being actively toxic or unreasonable. This is where we apply behavioral decoupling, the act of separating a person's intrinsic worth from their current negative action. When you are triggered, deploy an internal pause and state, I accept you as you are. Look at the red path. In a standard interaction, someone is rude, they fail your expectations, and you mirror their hostility. Now look at the green path. By decoupling their behavior from your response, you bypass the anger nodes entirely and stay at your steady baseline. Acceptance is a defensive tactic. It prevents someone else's toxicity from entering and disrupting your own energy system. Finally, visualize that difficult person. Release your expectations of how they should act and focus on holding a steady, positive energy. This works because of how personal energies interact. In social dynamics, an erratic emotional state often begins to sync with the most dominant, stable baseline in the room. As these waveforms show, when an erratic frequency meets a rhythmic one, the chaotic pattern will eventually mirror the steady one. By refusing to mirror their anger and holding your own rhythm instead, the other person's state slowly aligns with your stability. Practicing this level of acceptance turns your internal stability into a tool that can neutralize hostility and shift the dynamics of the relationship. You now have the full system. Set the morning baseline, deploy behavioral decoupling, and radiate healing energy. With this routine, your happiness is no longer a variable subject to the moods of the people around you. Apply these 3 steps to your chosen difficult relationship today.